Good day, human Latiosites. This is LatiosAzurill, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Polka Aqua 3. Here we are in Storybrooke. Last time we found some more legendary Pokemon. This time we're going to continue with that, sort of. But before we do anything, we're actually going to go ahead to Philadelphia really quickly. Because we're actually going to go to Professor Palm's house. Now, obviously, Professor Palm is here, but we're actually going to go upstairs into his lab. So, in the professor's lab, obviously there's an Azurill that's going to follow us, but more interestingly, there is, at the top right here, a polka dot bow. So this is the, so it's a book that's too hard to read. So I guess the polka dot bow was on the book. And this is an item meant for Azurill that boosts its normal type moves. So it's pretty good. It's kind of like, so it'll boost Azurill's normal type moves as if Azurill wasn't broken enough as is. So, once again, interestingly, this is one of the two locations in the game with the custom music. The other one, obviously, being Stars Hollow with the Goldenrod theme, sort of. Like, this is the, obviously, Professor Elm's lab theme, which I guess kind of fits with a lab. But yeah, that's how you can get the polka dot bow. You can only get the polka dot bow post-game. So you aren't able to get it earlier. But we are going to want that when we go this way. So we're actually going to be heading between Storybrooke and oh my goodness. Hello there, Poliwag. We're going to be heading between Storybrooke and Rosewood, using the scuba gear, but rather than heading straight for Rosewood, we're actually going to be heading around the side. Alright. Now we can go up. And this is sort of like an extension of Storybrooke, but it's really a separate area entirely, though. But we have the Cascade Kit, so we can go up this way. It's like a little maze here, but if we go to... Notice that there's nothing over here, but we can go take this portal to the left. And this takes us to the Sky Garden. And here we can encounter a mythical Pokemon. Let's go get a Shaman, shall we? Ooh, it's shiny! Alright, Shaman appeared. Okay, so let's Ball Swipe. You can change Shaman's form using the Gracidia, which you can buy in one of two places. However, you can only catch one Shaman, so that's kind of unfortunate. But still, alright, let's Great Ball. Alright, come on, Shaman. Come on. There we go. Alright, Shaman was caught. Shaman can dissolve toxins in the air to instantly transform land into a lush field of flowers. The flowers all over its body burst into bloom if it is lovingly hugged and senses gratitude. The gratitude Pokemon, Shaman. Alright, so let's call you it's a good name for a hedgehog. Given it's literally a hedgehog with a hedge, it's a hedge. Let's call you Thankful. Alright. Now, you don't need a polka dot bow to get to the Sky Garden, but once you have captured or defeated Shaman, as long as you have the polka dot bow, when you go back here, there's another portal that will appear. This is only accessible when all those conditions are met, and you have to have the polka dot bow in your bag. But assuming you have that, that takes you to the valley. Now, here we can actually buy some stuff. So this basically lets us buy most of the items that you might possibly want. So, now you can buy a lot of these items, in fact most of these items, at Mr. Gold's shop in Storybrooke as well. Including, of course, the Ultra Stone, which changes Necrozma's form to Ultra Necrozma. The Order Cube, which changes Zygarde's form to its complete form. The Prison Bottle, that changes Hoopa's form to Unbound. The Treble Stone, which changes Meloetta's form. The Gracidia, that changes Shaman's form. I'm going to buy a Gracidia, because why not? You can also buy a Reverse Stone. The Hero Stone, which changes the form of Palafin. Buy the Punch Stone and the Kick Stone in order to change the form of, that's actually an evolution stone. It'll actually change between Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. You can use the Dawn Stone to evolve into Hitmontop, but since there's no Tyrogue, that's kind of the the workaround there. Alright. But there is a house here with some people. And if you play the game for yourself, there's actually a weird Easter egg that very few people will ever notice, and even fewer will even understand. Be surprised if anyone actually gets it, but hey, you know, see if you can figure it out. But there's some people here we can battle. Hello. Hello, welcome to my home. Would you care to battle? Sure, why not? Awesome, let's do this. Alright. So, with that, we are challenged by Pokemon Trainer Eric. Guess he got back from Hawaii. Alright, okay, we should be able to take one hit. Or just, you know, outspeed Will Smithburger coming through. Okay, and that's a one-shot. Alright, Azurill is down. Next up is Mudkip. Okay, shiny. Not having so much luck there this time, though. Alright, so it's gonna land the Blizzard. That is gonna hurt, but we should live as long as we don't freeze. No freeze. There's the Earthquake. And it's a crit. Mudkip is down. Next up is Cinccino. Well, there's really no reason to switch right now. Okay, we're about to get flinched and swept, aren't we? Alright, Cross Chop. Okay, we are probably using that Will Smithburger here again. That's my guess. That should easily take it out. Cinccino is down. Next up is Lapras. I kind of want to go into Hungry for this one because although Ziggy could probably handle it, this one has Stab on the ice moves. And if it's outspeeding, yeah, that could be a problem. Alright, please don't freeze. Granted, that's kind of unfortunate in that means if we're not taking it out, if we don't outspeed, we're going down. Because we don't live another blizzard. Alright, outspeeding. Let's go. That's what we get for risking it. It works out. Next up is Latios. That's a bit concerning, I suppose. I mean, you know what? Who resists Psychic and is immune to Dragon, so that's probably the play to make. Alright. You know what, actually I probably should have gone Moonblast. Yeah, Moonblast would have been a better move. Would have been slightly more, because although it has less base power, it'd be Stab. Alright, does this do the trick though? It just misses the threshold. 2 Moonblasts would have finished it. 2 Moonblasts would have done the trick, but alas. Alright, that is most unfortunate, because that means how do we do this? Do I go Entei EX, or do I go purple? Maybe I go Hungry. Hungry does have Stab with Dark. He's gonna heal. He's absolutely gonna heal right now. In the event that I don't outspeed, maybe I go Ancient Punch. And that way at least I can live a hit, maybe. Alright, I'm gonna Ancient Punch. We need a boost here. If we don't get the boost, then this is a waste of a turn. But the problem is, I don't think we outspeed Dragon Claw. And if we don't outspeed, then we're gonna get one shot anyway. But this would also give us some defense, and it didn't. So Dragon Claw. We do outspeed. Although I don't think 2 Dragon Claws kill. Although actually no, because Soldew, I guess it would've. Or that'll work. Okay. I am overestimating Latios' bulk. Okay. Then again, so for Chikorita, that should be a lot easier. We can just fly. Then again, the Soldew doesn't really help with, physical defense. Alright. We'd be flying. Although, actually, if that was a low roll, it doesn't matter. Fly KOs. We're good. Okay, we defeated Eric. I see, you're definitely talented. Alright, cool. I can see that you truly know what you are doing as a Pokemon trainer. Just be sure to treasure the time you spend on your adventures. Sounds like words to live by. Alright, I'm gonna heal up. Just casually has a Mew sitting around. As people do. Alright. Let's do this. There's no way someone like you can beat me in a battle. Would you like to try? It's on. Get ready. Alright. Here we go. Pokemon Trainer Samantha. Sure. I think we could beat her brother, we can probably beat her. Alright, let's Earthquake. I'm gonna take a blizzard to the face. As long as we don't freeze, we're good. I said as long as we don't freeze. But we did freeze. So there's that. Okay, so we had a pretty bad turn 1. And that's probably gonna really mess us up. Okay, fortunately it did go for the hydro pump right there, so... What's ancient power? If we can get boosts, that would be good. No boost. No heal. Unpayday. We can take it. It's going to bring us into the... not quite the yellow. That's not an awful place to be, considering we are still in the green, but that'll take out the Poplio. Alright. Next up is Cyndaquil. I think we can handle a Cyndaquil. Now the question is, do we Hydro Pump or do we Ancient Power? I think we Ancient Power. It is super effective. And we do have the chance of the Omni Boost. We're not getting it, but still, I guess it was worth it. Next up is Pachirisu. There is no universe where I stay in. Go-Goat is probably not the best call, because it's probably going to have, pull an Aeroblast out or something, but I think the Goat can handle it. Let's Earthquake. Not quite KOing. Yep, there's the Aeroblast. Kinda figured, but as long as it doesn't crit, we should be able to take it. Even a crit wouldn't kill. Okay. But, here, definitely range of a crit. Crit kills. Okay. I think that was a high roll. Okay, but we are taking down the Pachirisu. Next up is Charmander. Well, I guess we go Anti-EX. Ziggy's kind of a no-go right now. Just Hydro Pump. I don't really want to get fancy with it with trying to go for boosts if, if it might not take out the Charmander. But Charmander is down. Next up is Pichu. Bring in purple. Alright, it's got a spiky ear. Okay. It's Dragon Claw. Stab would be neutral. This does over half. Actually, this almost KOs. Although Thunder is gonna hurt. If it gets a para, we can't beat it. Okay, actually we can. We just need to get really lucky. Okay. Come on. Come on, give me the crit. Don't be fully parried. Come on, show me a crit. Show me the crit. I believe. Alright, we're not getting the crit right there. You know what? I probably should have healed. I mean, to be fair, I feel like she's just asking for a crit, but we would actually need to get that crit, otherwise we're just asking to be fully parried. She's going to heal again anyway. So there's literally no reason not to full restore right now. Especially given that, like I said, she's just going to end up healing anyway. Now, what I could have done was heal Ziggy, and then on the next turn hard switch. probably going to take a Thunder anyway. Doesn't really matter. If we get a crit here anyway, then it's, you know, then there's no harm done. Alright. We just need to not get parried again. Because she's been getting real luck with the hacks. Oh my god, she's getting the crit. Okay, you know what, that's fine because she can heal anyway. And we outspeed, which means we win. If it's a 2-hit KO and we outspeed, then even if she heals, we're gonna take it down with a Dragon Claw on the next turn anyway, so yeah, we're good. I think she's out of healing items. So Pichu's gonna go down. Simple enough. Blissey. That's just great. How fun. How utterly fun. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get boosts. Or we're not. You know, it's one of those two things is gonna happen. Oh my god. How much damage does that do? So 205, 206 would be half of our health. We need to get... If we don't get a boost right here, we're getting taken out. Alright, Payday KOs. Alright, I think the answer is we heal Ziggy. We're gonna live on, like, a little bit. Do I just sack Hungry? Because maybe I just heal Ziggy, go it hard switch into Ziggy. If it's gonna Payday or Unpayday, Unpayday we take that easily. Unpayday is not stab, and we resist it. Okay. Let's thaw out Ziggy. This is gonna do too much damage. Another Payday kills, so you're gonna see the KO with Payday, which means you're gonna go Payday. You're not gonna Unpayday. I could sack Purple to get the Intimidate. Yeah, I'm just gonna go Ziggy. We should be able to, because we have like an ungodly amount of HP. And of course Blizzy's gonna be back to full health, because of course it is. Alright. How much does Earthquake do? It is stab, it is neutral. Under half. Okay. So, she can't heal. But she can soft boiled. Alright, we can crit though. The crit should finish it if we get a crit. But then again, she might just attack anyway. Yeah, there's the soft boiled. Maybe we rock slide for a flinch. Then it should be in range for Earthquake to finish it. The soft-boiled heals more than Earthquake deals. But is she just gonna spam soft-boiled? Alright. Show me a flinch. Show me a flinch. Let's go! Alright. Playing around the soft-boiled. Okay. So Earthquake should take it out now. Oh, it just narrowly doesn't. Okay. So that's going to take you just into the green. I have to get another flinch. We need a flinch here. No flinch, no win. We need to... because Earthquake does just under half. She didn't soft-boiled. Interesting. But yeah, it is amazing how big leftovers actually are for that, because if it wasn't for the leftovers recovery, it wouldn't have lived in that last earthquake. But there we go, Blissey is down, and with that, we defeated Samantha. Okay, you win. You know, you can act, you can cook, you can protect others, but regardless of the situation, you always have your family and friends. Ah, good to know. Alright. Get healed up. There's so many ways to get healed up here, it's kind of funny. There's a Chansey both inside and outside. And just a casual shaman flying around out here. Now, there is something interesting here. I mean, yeah, there's all these starters and whatnot, but there is a bag that has been, it's also in Polka Aqua too. So there's a stone in the bag with instructions. It says that using it will ensure that the next Pokemon that you encounter in battle will be shiny, but it can only be used once. Would you like to use it? I'm gonna leave it alone for now. But you can actually use it to force the next encounter to be shiny. Now, a couple things to note. The first thing is, don't save and turn off the game while you're using it, because if you use it and then you save and turn off the game and reset it, it is going to, the effect will disappear and it won't work, so you will have wasted it. Second thing is, make sure you do not get into an encounter with a trainer immediately after using it, because then you will utilize that and make the trainer's Pokemon be shiny, and that's significantly less fun since you can't catch it and all. Now, you certainly can use it on a static encounter, but, I mean, this way you can control what you're getting. However, static encounters do have a higher shiny rate anyway, so it might be better to just soft reset for the shiny for a static encounter, because you've seen how many legendaries were getting shiny. It might be better to use it just on a random wild encounter. But you want to choose carefully where you want to get that encounter, because obviously there might be a certain Pokemon that you want to get shiny that you might want to stack the odds to get. So, you know, you could probably save here and then fly to wherever it is you want to go and go in the grass until you happen to find it. If it's a rare one, that might be a bit tougher, but it's certainly not impossible. But one thing you want to make sure of is that you do not want to pick up that bag and then get the encounter you do get here. And that's this Eevee right here. You can catch an Eevee here. But one thing to note about this Eevee is, just like in the other games, this Eevee, well, see for yourself. Yup. It is a guaranteed shiny. This Eevee is guaranteed to be shiny. Let's try Great Ball. Do I have to weaken you? I think I have to weaken you. Oh no, you have Takedown. That's not good. Alright, yeah, this is gonna be fun, isn't it? Alright, we got it. Alright, Eevee was caught. Just be careful. You only get one chance at catching this particular Eevee. It is a guaranteed shiny, but it does have a recoil move. Alright, Eevee's data was added to the Pokedex. Eevee has an unstable genetic makeup that suddenly mutates due to the environment in which it lives. Radiation from various stones causes this Pokemon to evolve. The evolution Pokemon, Eevee. Alright, let's call you... Bee! Oh, right. So yeah, make sure you don't encounter that Eevee while you have the shiny encountering stone activated, because it already is guaranteed to be shiny. You don't really want to waste your shiny encounter on that. And here you have transportation to Philadelphia, so you can just take this truck to, you know, get you to Philadelphia. Alright. Should you want that. Professor Palm's top assistant. You can buy reverse stones. There is sort of another secret there, but the reverse stone, I mean, once again, that's probably the simplest way to get them. And that way you can it changes some forms of Pokemon, but mostly it unevolved Pokemon. So that would be the way to go if you want to reverse evolution for a Pokemon. Alright, I'm gonna go fly to Miami right now. Because we're gonna be taking a little trip. We're here to take the ferry. And this ferry is going to take us to the Battle Tower. Alright. Now here, there is a Charmander right here. Hello. The Scorching Pokemon attacked. Wild Charmander appeared. Now, this is another guaranteed shiny. So, once again, I don't recommend wasting the guaranteed shiny encounter on this Charmander. Alright, perfect. So with that, we got Charmander. Its status was added to the Pokedex. The flame that burns at the tip of its tail is an indication of its emotions. The flame wavers when Charmander is enjoying itself. If the Pokemon becomes enraged, the flame burns fiercely. The lizard Pokemon, Charmander. Alright. Let's call you Scorched. And then, of course, there is the Battle Tower itself, which you're going to want to do for something in particular. I'm probably going to have to actually do some prep work for next time by actually going into the Battle Tower myself here. There are definitely ways around the Battle Tower. One thing notable is that you can use restricted legendaries in the Battle Tower as long as they're not from Gen 1, 2, or 3, because I notably did not mess around with the restricted legendary table, so any legendaries that I added into the game are fair game. The ones that the game never allowed, they still don't allow, though. So sorry you can't go bringing a Kyogre in. But let's go ahead to San Francisco. Because there just might be some stuff here that we are going to uncover. Maybe it's about time we go visit our dad. We haven't done that in a little while, have we? I mean, let's go stop at home first. That dad of yours comes home for the first time in a while, but all he talks about is art. He should relax and stay a little longer. Maybe he should. But, you know. Well. That being said, I guess we should probably check in on how he's doing, but we'll get to that next time. So thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time with some more Pokemon Polka Aqua 3. Goodbye.